to my channel. So tell me the truth. Does this look silly? I am wearing a halo and it doesn't quite match my hair. I've had this piece for several months now. I actually have a different color too that's even darker, but I was very blonde at the time, so obviously it didn't make sense for me to use it. My hair has been getting thinner and thinner, and my insecurity has been growing over the past few months. I don't quite know how to wear this. It's still not the right color for me, for sure. I need to go a little bit darker for this to work, especially the other one. I need to make my hair a little bit darker, but does this look silly? I mean, I can't tell. For me, it's just like, it obviously looks fake, but let me know, because I'll trust you guys with your opinion. Okay, so anyway, we are going to be talking about my beauty bank today. Last month, I didn't really have too much to say. I have, obviously, what I go through in these videos is any makeup empties I have, or skincare empties I have, any makeup pans that I've hit in the month, and also any new makeup that's come into my collection. I used to do a point system, and then I stopped doing a point system, and then I brought it back, and then I stopped again. I am still kind of counting my points, but I'm not really speaking about them in the video because I realized I was buying too much makeup and the point system just kept getting lower and lower. It just wasn't making a lot of sense. But I can actually say this is the second month in a row now that I have not bought any makeup. I haven't even had the will to buy any makeup. I think what it is when you officially stop buying makeup, it gets easier not to buy makeup. I think when you continuously buy makeup, it actually becomes a little bit of an addiction and you just keep buying and buying and buying. Now, I've obviously stopped buying because I don't want to spend all my money, because I have less money coming in, because I quit my job. And actually, officially, as of next week, which is the beginning of September, I will no longer have that additional income. So today and tomorrow will be officially my last days as like finalizing that part of my life. So big changes happening. I mean, I kind of wanted to speak about that in this video. I don't really have too much to talk about. I do have some eyeshadow pans and another makeup pan to discuss and just like recap for the month, but I haven't brought in any new makeup this month. So, you know, these videos used to be really long. They used to be like 40 minutes long. I don't think I can do that anymore. I think next month I will have some makeup to share with you. It is my birthday month. I also have some PR coming in, which is super exciting. This was from a brand that I had PR from before, and then I thought I was off their PR list, but they suddenly reached out to me this week and they want to send me the new launch of their new collection. And I'm like, yes, absolutely, I will take that. And then they also are sending me some of their launches from last year too, which I missed out on. So I will speak about that when it happens because I don't want to like jinx myself. I want to make sure it actually appears. But I will be having some new makeup come into my collection that I could talk about and test out, because that's always fun. And I know a lot of people like to see that. And a lot of you probably have been missing that on my channel. And I have too. Like, I do like trying new makeup, but I think going 2 months without any makeup has been very helpful for me. So anyway, at the end of the video, I usually also go through any movies or TV shows I've been watching, so I will continue to do that. I definitely have been watching some stuff this month, so I can talk about that for sure. But just before I get into anything, I kind of want to talk about my thoughts on beauty itself and where I am and what I plan to do with my channel, because I really vamped up my sort of videos earlier this year. I started posting a lot more shorts, which I know a lot of you are wanting the shorts back. I almost filmed a short today. The problem that I'm having at the moment is more of a technical issue, to be fair. I don't really have any space left on my phone. So I need to empty out my phone so that it has enough memory to film these stupid little shorts. Because I film them and then I can't edit them because the file ends up being too big. So it's more of a storage space issue for me. I'm still not quite comfortable filming on my iPhone for whatever reason. But anyway, that's my problem. It is not your problem. But moving forward, come September, more like towards the middle, towards the end of September, I will be posting a lot more. I'll be back into my routine of, you know, potentially trying to post 5 videos a week and also posting my Get Ready With Me shorts. You you can see my makeup, and I know a lot of you enjoy that. I also want to plan on doing maybe some different types of shorts as well, because for the most part I just kept them pretty basic and simple, but I would like to get more involved doing that. I also want to put a little bit more attention to my channel members. I do have a channel member subscription, and you know, there is a handful of you there who are very kind and loving, and you support me, and thank you so much. But you know, we've done a few live get ready with me's. I just want to get more involved in doing things like that. So I think in general, my feeling just towards this channel itself is I want to put a lot more focus on it. I have been completely unfocused the last 2.5 months. My son has been home, and it has been a challenge, let me tell you, but it also has been a blessing because I've wanted to spend all this time with him, and has been so wonderful. But we have been going a little stir crazy. So he will be going back to nursery in the middle of September, which is like around my birthday. And so we'll just kind of get back into a rhythm and routine, and I'll see how it goes. If I feel that I can't really like sustain it, then I will obviously just be honest with you guys, but I still am very much wanting to carry on with this hobby. At the moment, it's still very much a hobby, and I have been missing it the last couple of months, but I've also been really enjoying not doing it as much. So it's been a little bit of a catch-22. I miss it, but I also have loved not doing it and not like thinking about makeup all the time or buying loads of makeup. What I will say is this is actually making me hot, all this hair. Anyway, so I just wanted to put it out there. Like, I have been thinking about it. I know that I've kind of let the ball down, like in terms of my channel, and like, you know, my viewers are pretty low, but also it's been the summer and I know everyone's kind of busy. So we'll see how it goes. I also have been reading a massive amount, and I'm going to be getting back into my book channel. I do have a book channel. So if you guys are interested in following me there, that's absolutely fine. And there is a little bit of a side project that I have started to work on, and I've been thinking about for over a year, and I've been kind of dabbling in it a little bit, is I am wanting and trying to write a book myself. So I have so many ideas. It's a little bit of a struggle to figure out where I want to put each story or how I want to evolve the stories, because I have literally 5 different stories that I want to write, and I don't know which one to do. So I'm also trying to do that on the side. So I'm pretty much like taking this year off from a full-time job to just try to do other things, right? And also, yes, absolutely, be a better mother, be a better housewife, blah, 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 you know, whatever, all that, whatever that means, you know what I mean? Okay, so anyway, so that aside, let's get into this update because there's really not much to talk about. So usually these are always eyeshadow pans, but I did end up hitting a pan in my blush, my ColourPop blush, which I had been working on for so long. This was my project pan, so if you don't follow me, you would be surprised. But otherwise, this is no surprise to anyone who has seen that update. But I am so excited that I was able to hit pan in this. It's the teeniest tiny little pan. I should probably go into it and maybe just expand it a little bit more because it's very, very, very thin around the pan area. But I can't bring myself to go back into this. I will eventually, and at some point, maybe next year, I'll roll it into a project pan again to finish. But right now I want to take a break. But yeah, this is a big one for me. The pan is tiny, but this is a massive success for me, a massive point for me. Okay, and then in terms of eyeshadow pans, there is one spoiler, so I don't really want to share it with you. But I will just say I have hit pan in one of my pan palettes for the year, the Naughty Nude from Huda Beauty. I don't want to show you which one it is though, but I have hit a pan, so that was really exciting. I've also hit pan in my Avatar Air from Lethal Cosmetics. This is in my Project Level Up. And I hit pan in the shade right here. I don't know if you're going to be able to notice. It's kind of a weird pan. But anyway, that is there. I still have to hit a pan in the blue here and also this one. I think this one will be the next one to go. But anyway, so that's not a spoiler because I did speak about it in my Project Level Up video. And then I also hit pan in my Look for Rainbows from Gloss Gods. This is again not a spoiler because I just spoke about this in my recent update. But I hit pan in this shade, which is Look Over the Rainbow. And yeah, it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous shade there. Or Over the Rainbow. I always like get the names mixed up in this palette. It's called Over the Rainbow. And then I also hit pan in this, which is my Peach Perfect. this was right at the beginning of the month, so I was gonna forget to talk about it because I thought it was from last month. But I hit pan in this shade right here called Peaches and Cream, and this was in my pan in every palette video, so I did already speak about that. So those are all the eyeshadow pans that I have hit this month, as well as a makeup pan. So that's 4 eyeshadow pans, 1 makeup pan. Usually all of my pans count as half a point towards my point system. If you still want to know what my point system is, because I haven't brought in any makeup and I have those 5 pans, I'm now at a negative 18.5. I was like at a negative 20 something, so it's gone down, like it's going up. It's still massively down, but it's going up. But that's why I feel like the point system's kind of stupid, because it's just gonna get worse next month because I have all this new makeup coming in. Anyway, then I also just finished this. This is my only empty for the month. This is from Makeup Revolution. It's one of their skin cleansers. It's the Brightening Jelly Cleanser. And I really enjoyed this. This was actually a decent cleanser and very affordable. So that one is done. That's it really. I mean, in terms of just how I'm feeling about makeup in general, like I mentioned, I think the less you buy, the less kind of you feel like you need. Also, just been kind of enjoying what I wear. I haven't been wearing makeup every single day like normal, so you know, it definitely took a back seat the last couple months because it has been summer. I've been saying that almost in every single video, so I get that it's probably sounds pretty boring at this point. But I do feel like it will ramp up in September time. That's what I'm expecting, but you never know, and I'll just continue to be honest with you and I'll give you my thoughts on it. In terms of project panning, I still want to project pan because it still gives me that boost, still gives me that little bit of, ooh, I can do it, ooh, look at that pan. I still feel that, so I definitely still want to do all of that. It would be nice to play with new makeup, but I do have tons of makeup, so you know, there is a little bit of a hard juxtaposition there where I want new makeup, but I also want to pan the makeup that I have, so it's a little bit hard to juggle at times. Anyway, that's everything to do with makeup and like beauty for the month. So let's get into TV shows and movies that I have been watching or binging or just enjoying in general. So one of the things that I did not end up finishing, but I will not be finishing, is Love Island UK. I spoke about it over and over and over again, but I got to the point where I just didn't really care who won. I know who wins, but I didn't end up, like this happens every single season. I never watch till the end. I watch until I get bored, and that's what happened this year. So I did kind of stop watching that at the beginning of the month. One of the things that we did watch was The Studio, which is on Apple TV. It's with Seth Rogen. I thought this was filmed, this is such a clever TV show. I didn't expect it to be so good. It's obviously filmed with a lot of passion from Seth and his team, but it's shot beautifully, it's genuinely funny, and it is very, very smart. Like the way that they have made that show, I think it is so good. It's a shame that the episodes are quite short. They're like 30 to 40 minutes long, but also at the same time, if they were longer, it might not even work, right? We don't need like hour-long episodes all the time. I feel like my hair is too long. I'm looking at myself. I look silly. Anyway, I don't feel like we need such long episodes all the time. Anyway, so I genuinely thought that was filmed really well. It was very, very clever. A lot of the episodes were very, very good. Some were funnier than others, but otherwise I thought it was really good. So if you haven't seen it, I think I would suggest it. I didn't think it was going to be as good as it was. So that's something that we ended up watching and binging this month. I don't know if I spoke about this last month, but we did end up watching Sinners in July, and I don't think I did speak about this. I completely forgot about it. I gave it 3 stars. I thought it could have been a lot better. What we did watch this month though is Longlegs. We just watched this last week. I gave this 2.5 stars. I really liked the way it was filmed. I think this is filmed really, really well. Like shot beautifully. I really, really enjoyed just the visuals of this movie. But it just kind of went sideways and not in a good way. So I really enjoyed the first 30 to 40 minutes of this video, this movie, and then I just it kind of lost me. Like it obviously had a reason for everything, and it went there. I just didn't think it was done very well. And I thought the whole Nicolas Cage part was kind of stupid and not very good. So did not enjoy that. We also watched Borderlands. Did we finish Borderlands? I think we did. I gave this 1.5 stars. I thought this was absolutely trash. I thought it was terrible. I pretty much zoned out. We actually watched it in 2 days. We watched half of it, and then we watched the other. We were like, let's just like watch this tomorrow. So it took us 2 days to watch this film. It was not very good. Also watched Happy Gilmore 2. I said I was interested in watching this. We ended up watching it. I gave it a 2-star. It was not as good. They never are. Like, whenever they make movies 20 plus years later, it's never as good. Like the original, if it's a good movie, it's always gonna be the best. And they always try to bring these movies back for the nostalgia of it. And I think maybe I giggled once in this, and it was the beginning of the movie, and then the rest of the movie, it just was like, not very good for me. But it's fine. I was never a huge Happy Gilmore fan, so it's not a big deal. I watched Perfect Match Season 3, which was pretty crap, because the thing is, they kept having all these people that everyone knew to bring in. Like, if you know the show, it's like this stupid reality TV dating show, right? But all of these people know each other, or most of them already know each other. So the likelihood is they don't really want to date each other because they already know each other. But they do it for the TV because they're being paid to do it. So you're kind of watching it and you know that that's what's happening. You know none of these couples are going to stay together. And I think the problem with this one was, compared to the first season at least, I feel like the first season, they didn't actually all know each other, and it was kind of new and fresh. This season, the formula of the show was so boring, because the new people to come in, like the bombshells to come in, it's kind of like Love Island, but it's not. They were always the same people, so they just kept swapping them in and out, and nobody wanted to date them. So it was just kind of rubbish. So, but anyway, I watched that. Also, what did I watch? Like, I feel like I only watched crap TV. Oh no, we watched Department Q. So this is a UK TV show. It is set in Scotland though. This is on Netflix. Loved this. This was really, really good. I really, really enjoyed this one. I think Matthew Good, I think that's his name. He is very good in it, but I also really like the side characters too. And I thought that while the episodes were quite long, some of them were a little bit more tedious than others. I did like the mystery of it, and I really wanted to know, like, what was going on, why it happened. At the end of the day, it was kind of silly, but I still really, really enjoyed it. And I liked that it was a UK crime show. They like look at cold cases and stuff. And I've seen that it's been renewed for season 2, which I'm very, very pleased about, because I feel like Netflix always releases a TV show. It lasts for 1 season and then it's gone forever. But this one is coming back, so I would recommend that one. I thought it was pretty decent if you like sort of crime, mystery, cold case sort of style TV shows, and it's set in Scotland, so I feel like that's pretty cool. I love the Scottish accent. Matthew Good is not Scottish though. He's English in it, but everyone else has these gorgeous, delicious Scottish accents, which I have always really enjoyed. So we watched that one. What else did we watch? I've been watching Love is Blind UK. That one I haven't finished because I don't think it is finished, but I'm kind of in the middle of that one. So I'm at the point now where they're coming back from the holiday and they're just moving in with each other. So I've got quite a few episodes that I can binge on that. So far, I feel like maybe just 1 or 2 couples are pretty genuine, and the rest are only on there for the show. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I feel like I've watched so much and I can't think of what I've watched now. I've been watching a lot of storybots. So if you have like a 5-year-old, we watch a lot of storybots. We watch a lot of PJ Masks. We watch a lot of Peppa Pig. I've been watching a lot of that stuff. A lot. But if you have been watching any interesting shows or TV shows or movies, I am a huge movie buff. It's so hard for me to find movies that I genuinely enjoy these days. But if you can recommend any, that would be great. I hope everyone's doing well, and sorry for like the super rambly video. I didn't really have too much to say in this video, but I still wanted to get it out there. If you're still interested in seeing like what's going on in my life, this is it pretty much. And what I will do is I think I'm gonna move up my Shop My Stash for next week, because I think I kind of need to. I'm at the point now where I'm ready to swap things out. So we're going to get back into a little bit more of a rhythm for September. Anyway, thank you so much. I will see you all in my next video. Bye!